Mercedes Monè is shockingly injured during the historic main event of New Japan Pro Wrestling Resurgence. Trish Stratus and Becky Lynch brutally drags each other at the contract signing. Liv Morgan and Dakota are injured, causing chaos in women's tag team championship situation. 2 women's AEW Double or Nothing matches are booked, and Trinity GLOWS in her debut match in Impact Wrestling. Welcome if you're entering the bell. This is DS and this is Women's Wrestling Weekly. So I literally just got back from Baltimore, Maryland and met up with Alicia Fox for her first post-WWE appearance, but unfortunately her flight changed last minute and had to leave early, so I wasn't able to interview her, which was a big shocker for me too. But either way, I was so happy to see Alicia Fox, or Fix Crow, now looking so happy and telling everyone that she's not retired. She did not retire, so she is coming back and we are planning on actual filming for an interview. I'll be likely flying to Jacksonville soon, so I'll let you know when that happens. But let's start this video with the top story today, New Japan Pro Wrestling Resurgence that happened on Sunday. Okay, so we're going to talk about the Mercedes Monè matches. She had 2 because we had one night 4-women tournament for the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Championship, and we started out with Mercedes Monè versus Stephanie Vakir, who's a rising star in CMLL. As always, we have to talk about Monet's outfit, which was this Cleopatra-inspired Egyptian queen outfit. Love the headpiece, she looked so freaking good. And this was my first time seeing Stephanie, so I didn't really know what to expect, but oh my gosh, she came so strong. She was coming ruthlessly at Mercedes, and I really like how Mercedes was bringing different shades of her in every single match that she had post WWE, and here she was the babyface underdog against a ruthless opponent, and she let Stephanie shine a lot. I love that they both used crossface, so they got to exchange that, but at the end, after kicking out from a devastating DDT, believable near fall, she hits her Moneymaker for the win. And yes, we all knew that Mercedes will be winning, but they did an incredible job making Stephanie look so strong, and this was a great match. Satisfied. Now, the match in question, where the shit went down. The main event, Mercedes Monè versus Willow Nightingale, and you know how much I love Willow from AEW, ROH. She's absolutely amazing, lovable, so adorable. And Mercedes, being a legend, had an outfit change, and she paid an homage to Mickey Mouse, who's securing her back. She could confidently walk away from WWE because she knows that she got the Disney money. Jokes aside, I love that she was doing Disney homage with that Mickey Mouse ear and Snow White inspired outfit. I do want to mention how important this match is, by the way. Mercedes Monè and Willow Nightingale, 2 women, 2 black women main eventing New Japan show. The show in the promotion that even just a couple years ago would not have women in their show. The promotion quite known to be not very welcoming to women's wrestling. It's also a foreign company, even though this is, yes, their USA show. So Mercedes and Willow main eventing here really means a lot. Really captures a change that Mercedes Monè is bringing to the wrestling industry in general. But I wish this was a happily ever after ending, because it wasn't. The match was, again, very different from all the other matches. It was Willow, who's bigger, stronger, dominating Mercedes with her power, and Willow was even taunting and showing tons of confidence, which is also very different from AEW Willow, who's very much Disney babyface. So for the most match, we witnessed Willow just destroying Mercedes. That signature pounce always wows people, but never looked this devastating, and that second rope delayed brainbuster was absolutely wild. And we were just starting to get to the point where Mercedes is fighting back. We see her slip from the top rope, and from there we could quickly see that she couldn't put weight on one of her legs. Willow then powers out from the bank statement and hits Dr. Bomb, and it was clear that Mercedes did not kick out here, but referee stopped counting, signaling that there's something really going wrong. And after the second Dr. Bomb, Willow does pick up a win, becoming the new Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Champion. Yeah, it's hard to comment on this match because you could tell that they were building for Mercedes' comeback spots. It's always very heartbreaking to see someone get injured, especially when they're on mission to prove themselves or to do something bigger than just for themselves. And this match, even happening in New Japan Pro Wrestling, proves that Mercedes is really creating magic outside of WWE. So for that to be cut short or to take a pause due to injury is really heartbreaking. But at the same time, I think this was really a great opportunity for Willow Nightingale. I'm assuming, based on referee's 3-count situation, Mercedes was not supposed to lose. But whatever the backstory is, Willow here is a new strong women's champion. She deserves this. She's a phenomenal talent. She's absolutely amazing. And I think it's so special that she got to achieve this big moment with so many eyes watching her. And just like how Caitlyn accidentally winning that Divas Battle Royale took her career to the next level, I hope this could be that for Willow too. So wishing for a speedy recovery for Mercedes, and for Willow, the new champion, I'll say stress. Jumping on to WWE Raw, the highly anticipated contract signing between Trish Stratus and Becky Lynch. Before this segment happens, we see Trish Stratus backstage ask Adam Pearce for no touch clause, but that was denied. And here, both Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus look so damn good. Becky here with some inches and bringing back some of those fiery orange hair from her early days, and Trish Stratus Trish is giving Trish the dish day. And I'm saying this with all the respect, but puppies were puppying. Trish is looking her peak heel realness. And this segment was so highly anticipated because both of them are top promos of their own eras, and they definitely delivered here. Trish Stratus, in her delicious heel fashion, brought up that this is her first contract signing, and I don't think it really registered with most casual fans watching this segment that Trish Stratus, Lita, all in their amazing glory, never got to do this also common contract signing segment. The first one for the women came in 2013 between AJ and Caitlyn, so I love that she brought that little bit of a history lesson there. And then she low blows Becky, saying she didn't need broken nose to be the greatest, reference to that bloody segment that took Becky Lynch the man to the next level. Becky Lynch that hits back hard, so hard to a point where I was shivering watching this segment. She brings back the infamous bark like a dog segment and tells Trish, "Welcome to the big time! Woof woof!" I mean, this hurts as Trish Stratus fan, but if you're going to drag a legend, I really appreciate this well-researched, smartly constructed drag, because this was honestly really good segment. And Trish flips the table on Becky and leaves the ring. I was so into it, and I love that both Becky and Trish, both in their eras, are known to be the storytellers. So Becky is an amazing storyteller, as we all know, bringing different flavors to every feud she's in. And Trish Stratus, we know that she actively pitched and wrote storylines and promos during her day, including the legendary Mickie James and Trish storyline. So we are definitely getting served. They brought their A game on the mic, and I cannot wait to see them bring it in the ring. I'm so excited about it, and honestly, I really wish Trish can defeat Becky at Night of Champions so we can continue this feud even further. I feel like there's a lot more to be explored. Then we got Raquel Rodriguez versus Sonya Deville, where Sonya surprisingly got a lot of offense in, but does fall victim to Tejana Bomb after a short match. I think the team of Sonya and Chelsea have so much more potential to be just used as jobber in the ring, especially with how entertaining they are as characters. So it just breaks my heart to see them used as fodders for consecutive weeks. No sign of Ronda and Shayna, which is kind of sad. Like, if Ronda can't be bring in weekly, I think Shayna alone can be very much of a threat. And post-match beatdown on Raquel, and Shotzi run in to save Raquel, who is later revealed as Raquel's new partner. I kind of hate this. Like, Shotzi doesn't need to be in all these random ass tag teams. We literally have Aaliyah, who was an ex-tag team champion with Raquel, who is also reported to be cleared from injury, so I'm not sure what the hell is going on there. Also, Raquel is on Raw and Shotzi's on SmackDown, and yes, I know tag champions can move between brands, but why are regular superstars like Shotzi just jumping brands? I don't know. There's a lot of questions, and I'm very confused. Candice LeRae versus Zoe Stark following last week's backstage segment. Zoe this week actually got this pretty sweet promo video, driving in on a sick motorcycle, doing all the cool gym stuff, wind blowing. The match, though, surprisingly for two heavy hitters like Candice and Zoe, was kind of a disappointment. In mid-match, Nikki Cross comes in to cheer for Candice, but she gets a little too excited and hugs and celebrates Candice's cool dive move, and ultimately cost her the match as Zoe hits C360 on Candice. I'll say this is good because I'm grateful that storyline is continuing, but match-wise, much to be desired.
Good, not bad.
And last minute addition, we have a SmackDown Women's Championship match booked for Night of Champions, Rhea Ripley versus Natalya, and this blockbuster match is built with one walk-in, and two backstage segments. I know this match will slay, but we're using that as an excuse way too much. Why aren't they writing stories for these women and leaving all the heavy lifting to the wrestlers? I'm here in Baltimore. I came here for Baltimore Cellar Fest. It was a flop fest for me. Anyway, I'm here at one more day in Baltimore. So here we are with the reviews. Starting from NXT, so we got the quarterfinals for the NXT Women's Championship Tournament. And first we got Fallon Henry versus Cora Jade. By the way, I'm still kind of recovering from what happened today, so it's going to be, bear with me. Anyway, so Cora Jade versus Fallon Henry, that was a cute match. How was it? Right next to me is Vindictive, who's pretty well known on Twitter. I did invite him to be in the video if he can wear a mask, but he said no. So Cora Jade versus Fallon Henry was a cute match. Fallon Henry, like, I am impressed with her a lot. Whoa, she improved a lot. But it is era of Jade. I actually feel like she has potential to take the title from this tournament. So Cora Jade did win this match with a devastating DDT, but Fallon Henry still looked really strong because Cora got to work a little bit of magic. She's very strategic, and she attacked Fallon Henry's weak leg. So I'll say satisfied for that. Next, we got Roxanne Perez versus JC Jane, and this match was actually really good. It's very surprising to me that both JC and Gigi were eliminated from this tournament with clean finish. That's really surprising to me because I felt like Toxic Attraction would still go strong after Mandy Rose. Clearly not. They still got their story going on, so I guess you can cling on to that. But this match was absolutely amazing. Roxanne and JC had really good chemistry. Roxanne, oh my freaking god, she could wrestle. You might say whatever you want about her Nickelodeon segments and her character, but she could wrestle. This match, the chemistry was so good. There were so many great moments. The back and forth was so smooth. And at the end, I wasn't really surprised. I thought Roxanne would win. The finish, it really built up so well, and it just with Pop Rocks. Great match. Satisfied. Post-match, we got to see Tiffany Stratton come out to do a little face-to-face with her opponent next week. And then while that was happening, we saw Gigi Dolan come in to attack JC Jane. Two sore losers. I'm glad that Gigi and JC has that going. It's also surprising that Kiana and Fallon, who also have some good storyline going, they were also eliminated from the tournament. So maybe they're just eliminating people who has good storylines. And we got another match, and this was kind of random. We got Kiana James versus Thea Hall. I'm not really sure what Duke Hudson was doing with the nip slip, taking notes, don't mind it. Thea really is interesting. She's got some interesting character going, so I do really like seeing her in the ring. But Kiana James, she finishes Thea Hall with 401k finish. I really like that finisher. This was a fun match.
Good, not bad.
And then we got some exciting debut. Well, not really exciting, but we did have the first TV appearance of Jakara Jackson with Lash Legend, another tag team that can really take it home. Even though the tag team championship is in SmackDown, I'm still very confused about whatever's going on. I'm confused about all the championship situation. Every single championship has some question mark over it. Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship, both in different brands. NXT Tag Team Championship in SmackDown. WWE Women's Tag Team Champion is cursed. Also, NXT Women's Champion is also cursed. So there's whatever is going on. Things are bad. Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend, fan favorites. So great to see them on NXT TV. And Lash Legend got to talk about her Lashing Out with Lash Legend, the canceled talk show. Maybe that might be coming back. I did really like that talk show, so I would love that. All right, let's move to AEW Dynamite. So we were originally supposed to get Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker, Hikaru Shida versus the Outcast, the trios match. But it seems like Jamie Hayter is injured, so we instead got tag match, Britt Baker and Hikaru Shida versus Toni Storm and Ruby Soho. This was a really good match. I think the crowd was really hot for Hikaru Shida, which I'm very happy for. I love Hikaru Shida, by the way. She came back with this like sexy ass outfit. I'm just like, damn, Hikaru, looking great. And like fans were eating her up. I was very happy for her. But outside of that, I can't help thinking how we're in circles with this whole damn storyline, especially given that they were just having this trios feud with like Riho helping out Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker, and as Riho tags out to Japan, replacing her with another Japanese person, Hikaru Shida, which is like so bad. Storyline's just not progressing. And we did see that at Double or Nothing, we will be having Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm as the AEW Women's Championship match, which is amazing. That match was amazing last time they did it just half a year ago. Sad thing though is that since half a year ago, we're still in the same place. We're still getting Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm. Where's the progression is what I'm asking. The match was fun though. I was satisfied. But I'm really asking for some storyline progression. And then on Impact Wrestling, we saw Jody Threat match. So Jody Threat did another kind of a squash match with Sierra, who was on Ring the Bell a couple times. Squash match, whatever. Fun match. But really what we're here for is Trinity's first Impact Wrestling debut match against Kylan King. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I'm actually really curious what you guys think about Trinity's debut outfit. It's still very glow and neon, but it's a different kind of design from what she used to wear in WWE, which I really liked. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of mixed about this design, but I'm happy that she's happy. The match was pretty cool. Like, she brought all her signature moves from WWE, some really cool moves that she like only did here and there, but she's bringing all of it full force to Impact Wrestling, which I'm really excited about. Kylan King was a really good opponent for her first match, and after an 11-minute match, Trinity puts Kylan King in a starstruck submission to tap her out. This match was really fun. I'm glad that Impact is really letting Trinity just let her full potential out, so very excited about that. But at the same time, I did wish that she would go strong from the get-go and just like decimate someone. Maybe not Kylan King, but yeah, I think overall this was a pretty satisfying first match, but what I'm really waiting for is Giselle Shaw match, because post-match Jay Vidal, Giselle Shaw's sexy assistant, came out to say that Giselle Shaw accepts Trinity's open challenge at Under Siege in London. Not UK, it's in Canada, which I thought it was UK the whole time. I really think this is going to be a really crucial match for Trinity, because I think all eyes are on her for her first pay-per-view match. I think Giselle Shaw is a really great opponent, because for last half a year, she's been really showing everyone that she's a strong competitor. So I really have high hopes that this match will be good. But Naomi, Trinity, this is your opportunity to really show the world that you are here, that you've got full potential that you haven't been able to show. You haven't been able to glow the full strength in WWE. This debut match was good match, but I think this pay-per-view match, she really needs to knock it out of the park. I'll say Stratusfied for her debut match. There were a couple backstage segments. First, we got Jordynne Grace, who said she wants to defeat Deonna Purrazzo clean, and then Alicia Edwards come in and she was like, "You're lying, Jordan. You intentionally attacked Deonna last week at the tag match." I don't know. I think they're really playing with Jordynne Grace maybe turning heel. I would actually love to see Jordynne heel, because she's already like monstrously strong. So if she turns heel and goes unhinged wild, I think that'll be pretty spectacular. So I'm very excited about that. And then the other segment that we saw was, I'm a little unclear about what's going on there, but Rosemary is in the undead realm, and Jessica is like, she has like a little clock waiting for her to return until she can open the door. I don't know what's going on. It's confusing. Yeah, Knockouts Tag Division is really lacking some competitors. I do love some campy undead stuff, but I need something new here. Maybe Su Yung coming back? We desperately need more tag teams in the Knockouts Tag Division. So I'm waiting for that. On AEW Rampage, it was also kind of a repeat. I am kind of grumpy today, by the way, so I'm not really giving the happiest reviews about everything. But it was on repeat, but it was kind of an interesting version of the repeat. So Jade Cargill, as always, defeated someone. But this time, she decided to defeat 2 more people. So she defeated the Jobber, just like that, right away. And then Mark Sterling was like, "Get this another person, yeah." So she defeated another Jobber. And then Mark Sterling was like, "Let's get another one," which was like, okay, this is like kind of cute. I love it. And then this Jobber came out looking to be jaded again. Then out of nowhere, Taya Valkyrie returns and pushes the poor Jobber out of the way and attacks Jade Cargill with the Road to Valhalla, aka Jaded. Yeah, I mean, this was cuter than just usual segment they did do. What do you think?
Back from suspension.
Suspension? Yeah, she is back from suspension, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I had high hopes about Jade Cargill versus Taya Valkyrie storyline. I just don't think they put in the resources and time to go to the full capacity, full potential. But the match between the two of them, TBS Championship at Double or Nothing, is confirmed. Their first match was pretty good, so hopefully this match slays. Maybe Jade Cargill will finally lose. The thing about Jade Cargill is that I don't know what AEW is waiting for to finally have her drop the title. I really don't. I almost feel like they're waiting for like Mercedes Moné to come to AEW or something. I just don't fully understand what they're waiting for. So unless they have something big installed, they better just thinking about dropping it soon. So if Taya Valkyrie takes it, I wouldn't be mad about it. Anyway, overall, this was a pretty cute segment. Pretty cute matches, I'll say, Stratusfied. So on SmackDown, we got 2 matches. We got Zelina Vega versus Asuka. Asuka looking scary as always, and Zelina Vega got to wear her Puerto Rico outfit. I know that you had issue with her wearing the Puerto Rico outfit again. Yeah, it has to be like something special. But she did add that Street Fighter helmet. This match, actually, I really like this match. Zelina did get a lot more offense than I wished. I do like that WWE is kind of continuing the momentum that she had. It's not just one-off. Keep Zelina into the mix of women's division. So I do appreciate that. I think Zelina had some cute moves in here. Asuka looked really strong here. WWE's been doing such a bad job making Asuka look good, but here she was so resourceful. But I also noticed that Asuka was selling the house down for Zelina. Like there are points I'm like, Asuka, you're doing your mostest. So this match, obviously Asuka won. So Asuka would not let the lock go. So she was like, Zelina's like keeping the lock. And then Bianca Belair, the Raw Women's Champion, come out to save her. But then Asuka goes away. And then Asuka tried to come back in. Then Bianca stops her. And then almost Blue missed her. It did a little bit get into Bianca. But yeah, we're again back to the whole WrestleMania build with the whole Blue mist situation. We're playing with it over and over again. They should just do a gravy bowl match, but instead with a blue mist. Blue mist bowl match. I don't know what the hell is going on. And then we got Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions in main roster, versus Yulisa Leon, returning Yulisa Leon and Valentina Ferros. First of all, I am so happy that Yulisa Leon is back from injury, teaming up back again with Valentina Ferros, but they got zero offense in because it's all about Isla and Alba Fire. They got all the offense in. I love their finisher. It looks so freaking cool. I really like this. I honestly feel like Trinity should have done this in Impact Wrestling too. Yeah, I like this. Satisfied. Again, I'm still very confused about every belt situation in WWE. The NXT Women's Tag Team Championship being on main roster, but then they're not being involved with the Tag Team Championship that I'm gonna talk about now. Same for Katana and Kaden, they're not even on Raw yet, so I don't really know what's going on. But we do see next the interview segment with Raquel Rodriguez, who let us all know that Liv's injury is bad, so they are relinquishing. I mean, honestly, as they should, because from the get-go, it didn't make any sense that they defeated Trish Stratus, who's not even a champion. Erase this from the history, because this is bull. So they are relinquishing the Tag Team Championship, and now we're seeing the Fatal 4-Way match on Raw. And then Bayley comes in to volunteer Io to be her tag partner, and Io seems like, what's going on? Because we also learned that Dakota Kai was also injured from last week's SmackDown's match. So I don't know what happened during that match, but all my favorites are injured. Wishing you all speedy recovery, Liv. If you're bored, watch me get in drag. That looks like you, but it really looks like Roxanne Perez. But it's the intention that counts. So that is it for this week's Women's Wrestling Weekly. Thank you so much for joining in. And you can check out my selfie with Alicia Fox and the Iconics on my social media, DS Shin on Instagram, and Ring the Bell DS on Twitter. And fingers crossed that these dream interviews will eventually happen sooner or later. All right, see you next time. Bye.